Zeofate plays Horizon Forbidden West. And welcome everybody to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. So today we're continue our cauldron. No. We're going after the Tallneck. And we're going to go for the Sea of Sands because we want to get Poseidon ready. So, let's see. Let's see. Anything else kicking around here? That one's definitely useful. So that's definitely kicking through there. I don't really use mounts, so that one's not too useful for me. Auto regen is always good. So let's continue on.
Got a problem?
Raw strategy combat. Unlock technique.
Not again.
Nope, I don't want to. I want to be.
This'll be over quick with frost ammo.
Not with 4 of them, I'm betting. Especially since I don't really have frost ammo.
ammo.
Kind of need to end this guy quick.
Still in this fight.
'Cause I don't want the other guys. Yeah, I didn't want them. If you're just gonna get jammed, I'm gonna take it.
My lucky day. That Tallneck looks damaged. I should take a closer look. This looks like Osram gear. What are they doing here?
Why are they attempting
That
to
doesn't look good.
attack?
I should check it out.
You guys were idiots if you decided to do that.
System reboot. So an override system. Get up to it.
That one's technically not invincible.
I should try and find out what the Osram are doing here.
Something stupid about, no doubt.
still need to find out what went on here. I should take a closer look at that Osram camp. The Osram used some kind of harpoon to take this machine down. It must have attacked the camp. Maybe my focus can help me figure out why. These are Tallneck antennas. The Osram must have stripped them somehow. I'll put these in my pack. These Osram were killed by machines. So the one they took down wasn't alone. Harpoon weapon. With anchors? Were they? They were trying to take down that Tallneck. So the Osram wanted to weigh down that Tallneck and strip it for parts. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless... I take down the Tallneck myself. And try to repair it on the ground. It wouldn't be pretty, but... at least it'll get fixed. Set up other ballistas in the area. Just gotta find them. Be prepared. There's probably other anchors set up in the area. I need to find them. Use them to take down that Tallneck.
Hi.
Looks like machine affected this one too. Another boat. Got one of the anchors I need. I'll have to hook an anchor to the weak spots in its armor to roll it down. One more should bring down enough. I need to hurry. I'm already attached to me here. I need to get more in the area.
Okay. Oh, shit. Nope, time to run.
I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area.
Waiting for these guys to lose my track. Okay, hey, you guys are dead. You guys done? Okay, so I'm thinking last ballista is over here somewhere. No? not here. There's the last one.
That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it.
Okay, so I need to hit your leg.
Sorry about this, big guy. Last bit of machines. Now let's get the big guy fixed.
Come on. Get. What the? Get off that.
Here comes trouble.
I actually honestly feel bad about doing this. That's what we wanted to see. Welcome. No, let's avoid those guys. A little bit of a twister coming through.
One's turning a lot of dust. It stings.
That's why I stopped. Okay, we got that campfire. Next would be that one.
Rebels. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low. Find whoever's in charge and take them out. Maybe that
Yeah,
matters
just
for me.
ignoring things.
This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far. Ready for anything now?
Okay, we got that one done. You know, nobody said I was smart, so I could do this.
Gaia said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures. I'll keep some extra on hand.
Can't find a way, make a way. Well, this is only gonna give me stuff. Okay. Not this structure.
I'm gonna fill up all I can. Wait till the chill wears off. Yeah, all you want.
Okay. Come on. I know there's one more. Okay, now that you're taken care of, I no longer have to worry about you guys coming around causing issues.
I'll keep these on me. I don't think I can pull that.
Come on. It's not. Different angle, maybe? Nope. Okay, can't go there. That's really hesitant to do this close. Okay, so come on. Get up there. Thank you. I'll give 4 or 5% for
find this in my stash later.
Ow. Was not what the intention was. Oh, well. That's a nice little shortcut. There we go. No, still can't do anything about these. Okay, that doesn't help us any.
Water's
Off
pouring
to,
out of the building. Simon's doing? I better check it out. Someone's been through here. Camping gear.
Probably trying to find the source of the water.
Looks like there's something behind that top.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlin, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed
compressed
air capsule, hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
Damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one
Hologram projectors.
showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered.
Battery ran out.
But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show, one unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman, and I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good.
Casino.
But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
Sounds like that's definitely where we need to go.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
After not,
I
since we
can't
deep
disagree
people
with
go.
that.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts. I better shake off this wet.
I thought we were finally... Probably get a guest list of 50. So, we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral, thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
Can't blame him.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture.
Fair enough.
I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. Sometimes a dream has to die.
Yep, this isn't one of them. Okay.
This dream of Moreland's.
Is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An Osram can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
Keeps them enthralled. With tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The three of us went down below.
you?
I can delve too.
Right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. Then Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
Okay.
I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
Even with me. Ooh, you got some good stuff too.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
You're negative. I mean, I'm the one that's going to wear the prototype from this point on, so you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, but this is actually a really good wrapping up point, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. we'll see you all next time.